Throughout the election campaign, our chief political correspondent Tom Clark is going across the country talking to some prominent Canadians about their take on the issues. Tonight, he catches up with one of Canada's most popular historians.
When Charlotte Gray arrived on these shores from England 36 years ago, she was intrigued by one major riddle.
I find Canada fascinating because so few people have actually paid attention to how, during a period of the last 150 years, when we've gone through from a collection of threadbare British colonies to one of the most successful countries in the world, how did that happen? And who do we think we are? What kind of country is this?
That led her to write 9 books so far, uncovering the Canadian story, from the early struggles in the wilderness to the Yukon Gold Rush to a high society murder mystery. And along the way, the historian became increasingly alarmed.
We are turning into a nation of amnesiacs, a nation of know-nothings, that we don't know our history, and we have not just a sort of reckless disregard for information, but we're allowing the destruction of information.
She points to the state of Canada's archives, the disregard of them by governments of all stripes, and the slow and incomplete efforts to digitize what's left. But in a crowded political agenda where many causes are looking for support, how do you make the argument for archives?
I make it by saying that this is a country, I mentioned earlier, reinvents itself in every generation. 1 in 5 Canadians was born outside this country. And how do you build a sense of the collective identity of Canadians? And you do that by saying, this is our history, it's different, it's fascinating, and if you invest in it, you will feel that the importance of being Canadian, and you will then take a role in continuing the social evolution of this country. You'll play a role in public life. You'll have more new Canadians going into politics. You'll have more new Canadians feeling their responsibility as citizens.
And to help make that case, Charlotte Gray is busy writing her next book about the story of Canada. Tom Clark, Global News, Ottawa.